Hello everyone, I am Khanam and this is my 5th video in PHP CRUD series. Okay, in our previous video we have seen how to update the data, and in our first video we have seen how to create the database. In our second video we have seen how to insert the data inside the database, and in third video we have seen how to read the data from the database, and in fourth video we have seen how to update the data. Now in this video we are going to learn how to delete the data from the database. Okay, if I show you whatever we have learned in previous tutorials, I'll just write here first name as KKK and last name I'll just write SS, and email I'll be giving khanam@gmail.com, and mobile number I'll just give here random. I'll click on submit. Okay, this data has been added inside the table, and also inside my database the data will be added. And also inside my database you can see the data has been added, KKSS, Khanam, and this mobile number. Now if I want to update this one, you can see I'll be getting all the fields in my input fields and I can update that one. Okay, here I'll just write here Khanam and I'll be giving here KK. Now mobile number I'll just give here 22333 Khanam 11 update. Now you can see here it's been updated. Okay, I wrote my spelling wrong. I'll just update again. I'll just give here Khanam. I'll update this one. Now you can see it's been updated and I got this data, and this will be updated inside the database as well. If I just refresh this, you can see it's been updated inside the database as well. We have seen how to display this data, we have seen how to insert the data, and also we have seen how to update the data. Now in this we will see how to delete this data. Now once I click on this, once I click on delete button, this particular ID field should be deleted. Now you can see here if I hover on update, down I am getting this update ID is equal to 8. You can see here update ID is equal to 9. In whichever button I am hovering, I am getting that particular ID number. And also when I click on this update, inside my URL also, okay, we have already seen this in our previous tutorial how to get this one. In my URL also I am getting this ID. Now in the same way, when I hover on this delete, I should be getting that ID. So for that, wherever I have that delete button, I have inside read.php. Here I'll just create one file, delete.php, and to access that one I'll be writing one variable here, delete ID is equal to, I'll just concatenate this ID here, whatever I have ID. Okay, in whichever ID I am clicking, okay, that ID I need. I'll save this. I'll just refresh once. Now you can see whenever I hover on delete button, I am getting this ID number is equal to 10 9 8 7 6 5. Okay, it keeps on going. Now once I click on this, I should be redirected to delete page. I'll just do Control B. Here I'll be writing, I'll just create one file, delete.php. I'll save. I'll just come here. Now if I just refresh this one, now when I click on this delete, you can see this particular ID I am getting. Okay, I'll just change the file name. Here I have given, I'll just give here delete. I'll save this. I'll just come back. Now when I click on this delete, again I'm getting, I'll just refresh this one. Now when I click on this delete, you can see I'm redirected to delete.php file, and in my URL I'm having this delete ID is equal to 5. Now I will be accessing this ID, how we have accessed for updation. Now for delete also we are going to access this particular ID, and we are going to delete this particular ID. Now inside delete.php, first I'll just write php. First we have to connect to the database, and connect code we have written inside connect.php file. I'll just write here include. I just want to include connect.php. Now here I want to get the data, I want to get the ID from the URL. I'll just create one variable, and here using get method I will be accessing that particular URL. This particular URL ID I want to access, it is stored inside this. I'll just copy this one, and here I'm just going to paste that one. If I just do echo now, echo $ID, I'll save this. Now this ID I'm having here 5. As soon as I refresh this, you can see I'm having this ID is equal to 5. Okay, now I have accessed this URL ID. Now I want to delete that one. So for deleting we have one, I'll just comment this one. We should be writing delete query. I'll just create one variable SQL, and here I'll perform delete. I'll just write here delete from my table name. My table name is series CRUD. I'll just write my table name here. Delete from table name, where my this ID is my table column ID. I'll just show you. Inside my table I am having this ID. Okay, this ID is equal to whatever ID I am getting from the URL. I am just passing that one here. Now I have to execute this query. Result, I'll just create one variable result, and here I'm just going to give this MySQLite query, and inside this I'll be passing two arguments. First is my connection variable and second is my query variable. Now once I have executed this one, I'll just check the condition. If I'm executed successfully, I just want to print this one, deleted successfully. I'll just write here data deleted successfully. Else, if I get some error, I want to show this one. Whatever error I am getting, I just want to print the error using MySQLite error, and this will take only one variable, only one argument, that is connection. Here I'll just close. I'll save this. Now I'll just come here. I'll come back. Now I'll just refresh once. Now I'll be deleting this particular ID. When I click on this, you can see data deleted successfully. Now if I come back, if I just refresh once, you can see the ID number 10 has gone. Now again, if I delete ID number 9, I'll just click on delete, data deleted successfully. I'll just come back, I'll refresh once, and you can see the ID number 9 has gone. But I don't want to refresh this. Instead of going to delete page, I want to be redirected to this particular page. Okay, so instead of writing this message, I'll just write here header, and inside this I'm just going to pass this. I'll just give here location, and location is nothing but read.php file. Okay, in whichever file you want to be redirected, you have to give the file name here. I'll just close this one now. Now if I just refresh this, okay, now if I click on delete, you can see I'm redirected to this particular page, and that ID and that data is been removed from here. Now in my database also, you can see that data whatever I deleted, it's been deleted from the database as well. Now if I delete 7 ID, I'll just come to database, I'll refresh this. Now you can see the ID number 7 and all the data related to that particular field is been deleted. Okay, this is how we are going to write delete query. Only so much we have to write. We just have to access the ID from the URL, and using this delete query, I'm just giving this condition where this my column ID is equal to this ID, whatever ID I'm getting, then delete that one. Okay, I'm just executing this query. Here I'm just taking the condition, and here I'm redirected to that read.php file. If I get some error, just throw me an error. This is how we are going to perform delete operation. We have seen creating, we have seen reading, we have seen updating, and also we have seen deleting the data. We have performed all the correct operations. Now in our next tutorial, we are going to see how to insert radio buttons data, how to insert checkbox data, and also how to insert select options data. Okay, we are going to learn more about this, okay, so that we will understand how to insert that particular data, and later on I am going to update this same table, same database, and we are going to insert and we are going to perform all the operations in this data itself. If you want only the code of how to insert radio buttons data, how to insert checkbox data, you have to have the basic knowledge of how to insert, delete, how to update, and how to create the database. Only then we will be able to perform that one. Okay, that we are going to see in our next tutorials, but as of now, that's all for today's tutorial. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.